Okay, so get this. Today, we are diving into something pretty wild.
Oh.
Channeled letters from future spouses.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Interesting. I love how they use intuition and symbols and the cards.
right, it's like getting these little mini profiles
Yeah, little sneak peeks.
into your potential future partner. So there are 3 letters,
Okay.
and each one also has extra clues from the cards, like initials,
Oh, cool.
zodiac signs, maybe even birth dates.
And remember, with oracle cards, it's a little different than tarot. Tarot is very structured, right? But oracle cards are more intuitive.
More like whispers from the universe or something.
Exactly.
I'm so ready for this.
Okay.
The first letter is from the pink envelope.
Okay.
And this future spouse, they start with, my dear love, and whoa. Talk about destiny.
Yeah.
They talk about feeling this intense connection, like past life stuff.
Yeah, it's powerful, that feeling.
Have you ever felt that with someone?
Oh, absolutely. Like a full recognition.
Yes. And this person, they really want to protect and support their partner. They want to be lover, Andy, best friend. They're really smitten.
That's so sweet.
They also describe themselves as super creative, loves art, books,
Okay.
all things beautiful, they say.
Makes sense.
And they love adventure, like sailing,
Yeah.
camping.
Oh, fun.
Though they do say they're not as outdoorsy as they used to be.
I get that. It's like you still love those things.
Yeah.
But maybe you're at a point where you're ready to share them.
Yes. Like they've done the self-discovery thing. Now it's partnership time.
Exactly.
They even talk about building a home together. This is serious stuff.
Wow.
But the cards hint at some challenges, especially financial.
Oh, no.
Yeah. The reading suggests maybe some financial pressure. Maybe they're working really hard to build that stability.
They happen.
Or juggling a lot of responsibilities.
Yeah.
But here's the cool part.
What?
The Queen of Cups card shows up.
Oh, I love that card.
Me too.
Yeah.
So nurturing supportive energy even when times are tough.
Right, like they're still going to be there for their partner emotionally.
Yeah, that good listener, someone who offers comfort. If this pink envelope is calling to you, you might really value that in a partner.
Absolutely. And we get some extra clues from the oracle cards, too.
Ooh, tell me.
Big round eyes, warm gaze, and a little bit of hippie energy. They're extroverted, love photography,
Okay.
and even into science a bit.
Ooh, that's a combo. Science, Andy, art, practical, but free spirit.
I like it.
Okay, anyone playing along at home, initials for this one are BJO,
Okay.
HI, and Z. Zodiac signs.
Gemini, Scorpio, and Pisces.
Ooh, interesting mix.
And for numbers, we've got 1, 2, 6, 9, and 7.
So many clues. Okay, I'm ready for the next letter, the blue envelope.
Let's go.
This one starts with to the love of my life, and right away,
Yeah.
this feeling of loneliness, sadness.
Oh, wow.
It's like they're talking to someone who's feeling lost right now.
It is tender, very sensitive to that pain of being alone.
Yeah, and right away, reassurance, don't lose hope, love IS coming.
They really believe in it.
I know, it's like they get it, they've been there. They even talk about their own journey, times when they were making bad choices because of negativity, but they did the work, they're in a better place now.
That's so important.
And that's where the Dark Night of the Soul card comes in.
Yes.
Okay, for anyone who's not a tarot pro, what does that even mean?
It can be intense. It's about transformation, facing your shadows, coming out stronger. Like this future spouse, they've done some deep inner work.
So they've faced their demons, basically.
Pretty much.
I respect that. They also talk about really longing for connection.
Yeah.
They even imagine their future partner's smile.
That's cute.
I know. And they want that deep connection, supporting each other through everything.
It's a true partnership.
They even believe their partner will make them better.
It's like partnership elevates both people.
Exactly. But they also seem to get that things take time.
Yeah.
They even say, focus on your happiness first, until our paths cross.
You know, that's good advice for anyone.
Right, no matter what your relationship status is.
Take care of yourself first.
Preach. Okay, so what else do we know about this blue envelope spouse?
Well, oracle cards say straight or wavy hair, blue or brown eyes,
Okay.
and light hair, maybe even strawberry blonde.
Interesting. Different look from the pink envelope person.
Right. Personality-wise, they're more introverted,
Okay.
enjoys their own company, maybe overthinks a bit,
Makes sense.
definitely not into crowds, has kind of an old-fashioned vibe.
Interesting.
Oh, and they love working out.
Oh, wow. Like fitness is their thing.
Seems like maybe they recharge by being alone, reflecting, and physical activity.
That's a good combo, actually. So, blue envelope, folks.
Yes.
Keep an eye out for someone who fits that description. Initials are MSG.
Okay.
OILUNN.
Wow, that's a lot.
I know. Zodiac signs are Taurus, Pisces, and Cancer.
And numbers.
7, 6, and 5. Could be birthday or a significant date.
Lots to think about.
This is getting good. All right, one more envelope left. The red one.
Bring it on.
This one starts with my darling love, and it's a plea, almost.
Really?
Yeah, they're tired of being alone. They want that deep connection with someone who truly needs them, loves them.
That's intense. They're not holding back.
Not at all. No more superficial stuff. They're done.
Makes sense.
And they describe themselves as very career-focused.
Okay.
Which they say kind of distracted them from the loneliness.
No, they see.
They're hardworking, dedicated, want to build that secure future.
That's admirable.
But also maybe a little guarded, using work as a shield.
Possibly. But they really emphasize teamwork, mutual support.
That's good.
Like they want to be a power couple, achieving dreams together.
Love that. Ambition plus partnership.
Right. It's not just about the climb. It's about having someone to celebrate with.
Yes. Okay, so what else do we know about this red envelope person?
Well, one card that pops up is traumatic past relationship.
Ooh, that sounds heavy.
Yeah, it suggests they've been hurt, betrayed, disappointed in love.
Ah, so maybe that's why they're guarded.
Could be. But they're still willing to try again, believe in love.
Okay, so tough exterior, but underneath, a heart that wants connection.
Exactly. And speaking of connection, we also see a miracle meeting.
Wait, what? Miracle meeting? Tell me more.
They'll connect in a place where you'd least expect to find love.
No way.
And it's instant, like, bam, they were meant to be.
Goosebumps. Okay, what do they look like?
Oracle cards say loner vibes.
Ooh.
Possibly tattoos, maybe an intimidating style at first,
Okay.
but sweet and sensitive underneath.
The bad boy girl with a heart of gold.
Right. They're also spiritual.
Okay.
Like maybe into tarot or meditation. They like comfortable clothes. Sporty.
I'm picturing someone effortlessly cool, but deep.
Yeah, and they have blue-gray eyes, dark hair.
That was mentioned for the blue envelope person, too.
Maybe it's a common trait for future spouses.
Maybe. Okay, clue hunters. Initials are B, D, J, and G.
Got it.
Zodiac signs are Aries, Libra, Scorpio, and Cancer.
And numbers.
5, 2, 1, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've met 3 potential future spouses.
It's amazing how different they are.
Right. But they all seem to emphasize personal growth.
Yeah, overcoming obstacles, staying open to love, even after being hurt.
It's like they're all on a journey towards wholeness.
And looking for a partner who's on that same path.
What a beautiful thought. It's not about being perfect. It's about the journey.
Exactly, and finding someone who wants to grow alongside you.
I love that. We'll explore this more in part 2, but for now,
yes.
Think about which letter resonated most with you.
Yeah, which details stood out? Back again, diving deeper into these future spouse letters.
I know, right? And it's crazy how, even though they're all so different, they all kind of stress this whole personal growth thing.
It is interesting.
Overcoming stuff, becoming better, you know?
Yeah, like they're saying, hey, I'm working on myself, you should be too.
Exactly. And remember the blue envelope.
Oh, yeah.
Healing from negativity, that dark night of the soul card.
Ooh, powerful stuff.
It made me think, like, relationships can be so healing.
Right. It's not always finding someone to complete you.
Yeah, that's so fairy tale.
It's more like finding someone who challenges you to grow.
To face those shadows, become a whole person.
Yes. And it's not just about you growing either.
Right.
Red envelope person. They wanted to be a team.
Supporting each other's goals, all that.
Exactly. So it's like you can have ambition.
Yeah.
But also that deep connection.
It's tough though, right? Balancing all that.
It is. The hustle, achieving goals.
But then what? Like, you reach the top alone.
Exactly. What's it all for? Without someone to share it with.
Makes you think about what really matters.
For sure. But these readings, they're hopeful.
Yeah.
Like you can have both, fulfillment and connection.
I like that. A little reminder.
You don't got to choose one or the other.
Okay, but what about all this destiny talk?
Oh. Well,
past lives, miracle meetings. Is it fate, or do we have a say?
it's a big question, right? And I think it's a bit of both.
So not just waiting around for the universe.
Not exactly. It's more like we co-create.
Okay.
We set intentions.
Yeah.
Put ourselves out there, do the work. But then stay open to what comes.
Like we plant the seeds, the universe does its thing.
I like that. And none of these future spouses were just waiting.
Right.
They were living, pursuing passions, making space for connection.
So it's like they were putting out that energy.
Exactly, attracting love into their orbit.
Okay, I'm feeling this. But let's be real.
Yeah.
It's easy to get caught up in the achievement stuff.
Especially these days.
So how do we balance that with wanting connection?
It starts with knowing what fulfillment means to you.
Right. What are your values?
What makes your soul happy? Is it career, creativity?
Travel, making a difference. It's different for everyone.
It is. And it takes courage sometimes.
To go your own way, yeah.
But you're not alone. And that's where finding the right partner comes in.
Someone who gets it, supports your vision.
Yes. They celebrate your wins, comfort you when you're down.
They believe in you, even when you don't.
Exactly. They see your potential, inspire you, and you inspire them.
Mutual growth, encouragement.
Like a dance, always evolving together.
But that takes communication, right?
Big time. Honest conversations about needs, expectations.
Dreams, fears, all of it.
Creating that safe space to be vulnerable.
And let's be honest, relationships are work.
Oh yeah, they're messy.
You got to put in the effort, compromise, work through stuff.
But those letters, they emphasize commitment too.
Right. It's not just finding the one, it's showing up.
Even when it's hard. Those challenges, they're not failures, they're chances to grow closer.
So we've talked growth, balance, fate, commitment. What's the big takeaway?
You are worthy of love.
Oh, I like that.
And you can create the relationship you want.
Okay.
Dream big, set those intentions, put yourself out there.
Also enjoy the journey, right?
Exactly. These letters, they're a glimpse, but you write your love story.
Perfect. And that leads us to part 3, where we'll talk about how to do that.
The practical steps, making it happen.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Okay, so we're back. And it's time to bring all this future spouse stuff
back down to earth, right? Like, how do we actually use these insights?
It's about connecting it to your journey.
Right, because these readings, they're not fortune-telling.
Not exactly.
It's more about reflecting on what you want in a relationship.
What are you calling in?
Yes. And I think it's cool how these letters, even though it's YouTube, tarot, the whole thing.
It's a bit out there.
It is. But they still tap into that human need for connection.
We all want it, that intimacy, belonging.
Totally.
Yeah.
And whether you're like a tarot believer or not,
right,
you can relate to wanting someone who sees you, gets you.
Absolutely. Someone who supports you.
And those letters, they were big on personal growth too. Like working on yourself, becoming better.
Becoming the best version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the future spouses are like, hey, I'm doing the work. You should too.
It's a great foundation for a relationship.
Right. Like admitting we're not perfect.
We all have stuff to work through.
But we can do it together, grow together.
Exactly. But then there's that balance thing, remember?
Yeah. Yes. Personal fulfillment, connection. How do we do it all?
Well, it starts with you.
Okay.
What does fulfillment mean to you? Not anyone else.
Is it your career? Your art?
Travel? Helping others? What makes you come alive?
Right, because it's different for everyone.
And then it takes courage to actually go for it.
To make that life happen.
But that's where the right partner comes in.
They're your cheerleader.
They support you, celebrate your wins, comfort you when you're down.
They see the best in you even when you don't.
And you do the same for them.
But that takes communication, right?
Yeah.
Real honest talk.
Oh, for sure. Needs, expectations, dreams, fears.
Laying it all out there.
Creating that safe space for vulnerability.
But relationships, they're not always pretty.
No, there's going to be bumps in the road.
It takes effort, compromise, working through the tough stuff.
Like those letters said, commitment.
Showing up, even when it's hard.
Those challenges, they make you stronger, bring you closer.
So big picture, what have we learned from all this?
Well, first, you are worthy of love. And second, you have the power to create the relationship you want.
So don't be afraid to dream big.
Set those intentions, put yourself out there.
But also enjoy the journey, right?
Exactly. These letters, they're just a glimpse.
It's your love story to write.
And on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for exploring with us, everyone.
Keep believing in love, and we'll see you next time.